life here is a good life. It's a good quality life. I don't know what you guys think, but I think the life here is good, except for this entire country lockdown that we have. And I mean, so many things that we cannot even imagine in our countries. When I go back to my country now, when I used to go back, I think I went back in time like 2 years, you know. Like Europe is so behind, let's say, in many things, except social.
All right, so if you're here for the first time, please don't forget to subscribe, like any of our videos, share content with a friend, and let's grow this channel together.
Welcome you to China.
All right, thank you. All right, so you please tell us your name, where you're from, and how long you've been in China.
Okay, my name is Paloma. I am from Spain, from Madrid, and I've been here 16 years already.
16 years in China.
Yes, long time.
Long time.
Yeah.
Can you just take us back memory lane when you got to China 16 years ago? How was China 16 years ago?
It was totally different. I mean, Beijing was only like very few. I mean, there were cars, but especially a lot of bikes. It was like thousands of bikes all everywhere. Taxis were red and very old. And life actually was very good. All this Salintun, this was nothing. This was like just a big wall. They were, I guess, constructing. They were preparing for the Olympics. So it was totally. These bars were already here, and it was totally different, very different. But also the atmosphere was different. Everything, they were preparing for the Olympics, so everything was like starting and going on. Everybody wanted to do things. There was money and willing to do things. Then that changed in 2013, 14 started changing, but it was totally different.
Oh, let's compare the lifestyle 60 years ago and now. What is one major change that you can see from the 16 years lifestyle as compared to the lifestyle now?
As a foreigner, it's a big, very big. As a foreigner, 16 years ago, still we were like, I have a son, my son and I, they would stop us all the time to take pictures of us, like something we were like aliens. And they would, life for a foreigner was much easier. We were still like, they still thought we were the rich ones, right? Now it's the opposite. They know they are the rich and we are not. So life was really, I think, much better. There were very good times. 2006 to 2014, 15, they were like the golden eyes, I would say. At least in Beijing.
In Beijing,
Yeah.
Right. So 16 years ago, was it difficult to get a visa to come to China at that time?
No, very easy.
Very easy.
Super easy.
How was it? How was the process? Was it so? If you could remember, how was it? I want to have an idea.
When I just decided to come, I just went there, applied for a visa. Nobody asked for anything. Okay, just come. No problem. You could come with any kind of visa and then just renew it here or change it here for something else, bigger. A lot of facilities. It was very easy.
So 60 years in China, what have you learned about life here in the 60 years journey?
Well, actually, if I'm here for 16 years because I really like it here, first of all. I think Chinese, despite of anything else, Chinese, they have a very attractive culture. They are welcoming people, even though we are seeing a lot of, some gangs lately, but they are really welcoming and I'm starting after 16 years and I think I'm starting knowing them.
You are starting to know them.
It takes time.
It takes time to know them. So your family, you came to China with your family, your husband and your kids, or you had your family right here?
When I came here, I just divorced, so I was here with my son. I came here with my son who was 6 years old, so we came the two of us.
So your son went through the education system in China?
Actually, he went to the French school, 2 years he went to a Chinese school, but he went to the French school. But now my son, yeah, he speaks fluent Mandarin, French, Spanish, and English. So I think he got a very good education. It was a very good option to bring him here, yeah.
Was it difficult raising your son in China at that time?
No, not at all. I mean, Chinese love kids, and they're very, they welcome people with kids. It was even easier. Very easy to have an eye, to have help, to have support. So, not expensive at that time. It was very good. It was easy.
It was easy. So before coming to China 16 years ago, what did you think about China?
16 years ago, what did I think? Actually, I have been here before because for my job I had to come, I mean not to China but to Hong Kong many times. So I had been here before, so I had more or less a little idea. And there were a lot of challenges. Like nobody could speak English, of course. If you could not speak Chinese, it was like almost impossible to move without. I mean, nothing, not even hotel. I mean, hotel. I thought everybody in every country would know what hotel is. No, not here. So I got lost many times. Not like they say, how am I gonna go back to my hotel or to my home? Life, yeah, it was different because they were even more. I thought they were more, not less developed, let's say. They were more, even though at that time they were more developed than I thought.
Right. This is my last question, so I don't take so much of your time.
Yeah.
If you want to send a message across the world for people to know about China, what are you going to tell them?
This is a tricky question, especially nowadays, in these times. These times it's not easy to say very good things
About China?
About China to come here.
Because
right?
of the COVID situation?
Yes,
okay.
Because the world is all open up and we are not. But life here is a good life, it's a good quality life. I don't know what you guys think, but I think the life here is good, except for this entire country lockdown that we have. And it's a lot to learn. It's so many things that we cannot even imagine in our countries. When I go back to my country now, when I used to go back, I think I went back in time like 2 years, you know. Like Europe is so behind, let's say, in many things, except social.
All right.
Social, Europe is much better.
It's better. I want to say thank you so much
Thank you.
for sharing your life experience about life in China with me. We just met on the street and your story is so beautiful. And your dog, your beautiful dog. So that is why we love street interview. It just happened and my man, Kojo Prince, is behind the camera doing all the action for me. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Can we take some pictures, please?
Sure.